Is it possible to improve reading and writing skills with simple little exercises that don't really seem related to reading or handwriting? Well, let me show you one and you decide. Reading struggles are really a problem these days. It is so rampant that I get thousands of emails and visitors to my website every month from people who want to improve reading in themselves, in their children or students, or their grandchildren. Some have been diagnosed with dyslexia and some not. They are often parents trying to help their kids be better readers, teens and college students that are struggling due to poor reading skills, and a lot of adults who are embarrassed about their reading skills. Reading problems are the worst because reading pops up everywhere. It's the quickest way to kill self-esteem. Kids are often asked to read in front of the class. When they struggle, they can hear snickers. It's public humiliation at its worst. Also, if a person struggles to read, then comprehension goes out the window. Too much energy is spent on the words and there's none left for what they mean. Reading instructions can be tricky. A poor reader can read a simple set of instructions, yet not understand what they mean. They have to concentrate so much on the words that they can't spend any time thinking about the meaning. It's horrible. Almost all people who have reading issues have what I call right hemisphere sovereignty syndrome. I know, it's tough to say. I'll go over what that is in a second. But first, it's important to realize that there are probably some pretty big strengths due to RHSS. Wasn't that easier to say? I thought so too. Some strengths might be creativity, socialization skills, and ability to visualize. People with RHSS often have some of those skills and more. So don't beat yourself up. There are big benefits that come along with this issue. RHSS is not really about weakness, which is what some people think. It's about strength. Literally, what is happening is the right brain hemisphere is so powerful that it doesn't let the left brain hemisphere do its job. Reading and other language skills, handwriting, getting thoughts down on paper, following instructions, these are left brain activities. All of the language centers are in the left brain hemisphere. So, if the right hemisphere is overly dominant, this causes a problem. One thing you can do is brain balancing exercises. These are exercises that strengthen the corpus callosum. That's the little connector part of the brain, the part that lets the hemispheres work together. This is not only a brain balancing exercise, it also incorporates language skills and writing. Rather than explain how to do it, let me show you. This is an exercise from the Learning Success course called Magic Eights. This exercise is awesome because it helps balance the brain. It keeps the right hemisphere so happy it doesn't have to overpower the left. It is cross-lateral, so it strengthens the corpus callosum, and it involves the language centers of the brain. It's super simple and it's kind of fun.
Okay, we're going to do Magic Eights and mirrors. You'll start the Magic Eight by drawing the first 8 on the whiteboard for your student. They'll start in the center and they're going to go around 3 times. 1, 2, 3. When they come back around, you're going to have them write the number 1 and then continue in the same direction 3 times. 1, 2, 3. You'll circle around to the bottom of the right side, have them write the number 2 and continue in the same direction. 1, 2, 3. Then we'll go to the number 3. Circle around 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Come around to the number 4. So we want to keep going in the same direction after writing the numbers, and we want the motion to be fluid. So just continuing around. It's going to get a little messy, but that's okay. Then for mirrors, you'll draw a line down the center of the board, put that in your student's center, and you'll have a dry erase in each hand. And you're going to start by mirroring circles. So we'll start going out, both hands working at the same time, and big circles, as big as the board will allow. So the shoulders are moving, elbows are moving. Go around a couple of times. Then we're going to change direction and go in, big circles coming in, out again, and then we'll go to zigzags, so we'll start at the top and mirror the zigzags a couple of times up and down. So again, you want to make sure that they're mirroring and staying fluid.
That's a great exercise. Simple, easy exercises like that can be a big help. Unfortunately, it's not the whole solution. A full solution would have brain balancing exercises, lots of them, and lots of different types. It would incorporate the body. Using the body helps create new brain cells and new neural pathways. It's the path to learning skills development. It would have lots of exercises to build up the fundamentals of learning. Since the right brain has been dominant, there are bound to be a few weaknesses in the left that need taken care of. Reading weaknesses can have several other causes. Causes like poor auditory memory, auditory discrimination problems, poor visual memory or visual discrimination problems, even weak eye muscles. But all of these can be worked on with simple exercises. You just have to get the right combination of exercises. Self-esteem. Self-esteem is a big one. Kids who have had problems learning are sure to have some self-esteem problems. Those lacking in focus can also lose self-esteem. So it's critical to work in a way to increase self-esteem. This means you want every exercise you do to be structured for success. Small success builds self-esteem. So set yourself or your child up for lots of small successes. So let's recap. To have a great program, you should have exercises to build up the fundamentals of learning, structure to develop self-esteem, cross-lateral body exercises to increase learning potential. Of course, the Learning Success System has all that, and no other system does. So if you want an easy system you can do at home with your child or your student to overcome learning difficulties, grab your copy now. Click on the link in the description below.